Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode number 40 of Final Fantasy Nostalgia Series. And holy crap, this doesn't look like... I don't remember if these aggro. So yeah, I'm just trying to get the conflux for Worms Party, and trust me when you do it, holy crap, this might get bad. You know what? Whatever. I got movement speed. Suck it. That's the only excuse I got right now. Let's just roll with it. Nope, they don't aggro. Done deal. I remember now, they link, and they link bad. So yeah, I'm just getting the confluxes right now. I've got Carabose as it goes right now, going for the Worms one, so that the Worms party's ready. Link Shell leader said he wants to do an Abyssy run within the Link Shell, just kind of clear all that stuff up. So I did inventory of all the stuff from previous character, my Taru, all the seals, all the stones, all that stuff, even the login point stuff. It turns out with the login point stuff, I have 7 of those coupon seals you can trade in for +1 sets. So one job's getting geared out, maybe 2, depending on what kind of seals. With the new achievement thing, gaining level 75, I have 4 for Paladin here, and I gained 4 from my Taru. So that automatically gives us Paladin feet. As for stones, I think the current login campaign offers them, so I might have to scoop them up. Just whatever he does and doesn't get to. Hello, Akash. Well, alright, we got the 2 that are important. This place doesn't have anything left. Actually, I don't think this would... You know what? Okay, let's cover the map. So, the confluxes are teleporting here, here, and here. So, how's that relative? I think number 2 is around here or something like that. 2 or 3. So, that might be an important one. I know there's one just on the other side here with a bunch of pucks. Let's see if we can get that one. That one might be a little scarier to get, and it might involve death and really bad things. But we have, you know, enough buffer XP that we might be able to pull it off and be fine. Can we, like, actually, wide scan? Nope, we cannot see... we cannot see confluxes on the map through wide scan. It won't detect it. There we go. Problem solved. I know that some people are watching this from before Abyssy, and that was the kind of thing that drove them over the edge of quitting this game, which is fine, whatever. I mean, some parts of the game don't appeal to others, and yeah, whatever. So I'm just kind of making sure that I halfway at least explain what's going on, but I know that there's a number of people that know Abyssy like it's nothing. Is it here? I know the pucks are going to drive us up. Just batty trying to get around them because they have more movement speed than I do. Which might not be nice. But we'll check it out. We're not even up to them yet? Thank goodness. But where is it? The closer and further I get without seeing pucks, the happier I am. We'll get that conflux a lot sooner than they can get us. I've been really dodgy on everything. Fuck. There they are. And that was completely reflexive there. Alright, here we go. Ready on Sentinel. Because this might be needed. Dodge, dodge, dodge and weave. No, no, oh crap. Oh crap. Something's gonna get us. Luckily, we have enough hit points, we're Paladin, and everything is good, but nothing came after us. Alright, well, that's another conflux. I am so lucky. Yeah, nothing came after us. Alright, activated conflux, yes. Wow, that... I know they said stuff about confluxes messing with graphical things. Like, check this out, how quickly it stutters with this thing. I think it was a well-known thing that it's just this well-advanced graphical thing out of nowhere, and they just wanted to make it all flashy. Okay, so maybe just the last conflux, and then we're good, maybe? I don't know what's between me and them. Maybe tigers, maybe aggro rabbits, I don't know. Or Lucens, and that doesn't sound very good either. I don't know if they have movement speed. No, I think they don't. I think they have a movement detriment, don't they? I don't remember. So, I'm working on the question of the day. I haven't come up with it yet. I'm thinking on it. I'm sure through one of these things we'll have it set up. Okay, so we're through clonids again. These aggro through something. I don't know what. And I don't know if they have movement speed. But they might be sneak aggro, so we might... Oh, they might not aggro at all. They might be having unique aggros like hit points or casting or job abilities or... I can't remember what it is. You know, honestly, I should probably do the research. But like I've said before, that's not the fun way of doing things. When things can eat your face, traveling in blindly is the fun way to do it on YouTube. Okay. NPC, which does not help me at all. I don't know where I'm going at this point. I'm just kind of dodging, or at least making the effort to make it look like I'm dodging things. They might have super close sneak aggro. I'm pretty sure like clonids or lemules or something like that have super close sneak aggro. And I don't have a trail of stuff. Alright, let's pause for a second. Where are we on the map? We are in the lowest corner and we have to do a little bendy bend here. Which, oh, that's not a bendy bend I want to do. Oh crap. Oh, and they like to really, really wander. Okay, let's see if we can do this in some dodgy way. Oh, stop moving. Stop, stop, stop. Just stop. Okay. Dodge around them, and it looks like a bunch of them stop moving except that guy that's going on a full-blown journey. Are there like NMs, or is this a pop NM? Hello, Akash again. Mike, where am I supposed to be going? North, right? I'm supposed to be going up. Did I just take away that is totally not necessary? Did I totally just go around this? Okay, so taking risks unnecessarily is so much fun. And because I like having the tension, it's fun, fun, fun. Okay, so when we get to this crag, I'll probably shortcut the the important crags, or either that, or I'll see if I can get into a worm party. Now, I told Link Show Leader, and I thought it was a decent idea for getting things sped up a little quicker. I don't even have my volume up right now, so I really don't know if something's aggroing. I know these make a little sound, but I don't remember what. I told Link Show Leader that I'll probably set up my Taru for farming purposes and then snag Atmas and wins off of this character when it's applicable. I figure that's good enough. Abyssites as well. I gotta remember where those exist. No idea. Okay, so we are going east now, but not up. We need up this hill. That looks like an up this hill over there. You know, if these things don't really aggro me unless I get really close to them, this is, or don't aggro me at all, this is really actually not all that intimidating from someone that knows better. But my memory's so sketchy on this place that I don't know why I don't remember this place too well for aggro. I mean, I know a couple of them, like the ferries over by Karabose don't aggro, for example. I know that, but beyond that, like, oh, that's just not fun. Okay, so now that we're up at the top of the hill, we are in the middle of a no-go zone here. Now, if there's a conflux here of some sort, I'm taking it. But honestly, I have no idea where they are, and I will map marker them afterwards, for sure. Okay, so the deadheads up here, I'm kind of worried about. Now, they will aggro, and they will kill you, and all that good stuff. I don't know if I can outrun them or anything like that. I can't remember movement speed on them. I really don't remember much. I just remember that you can get swarmed by them easily if you're not careful. Because they aggro low hit points, and they aggro sound, and they tend to have a lot of spells to get you to that point quickly. This where the bees are? Yep. Okay. Good enough. Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty sure the bees aggro too, if I remember right. Aggro or link, one of the two. I class them in the same category when I'm running on sketchy memory. And memory is sketchy. So, worm party's kind of key for merit points. Like getting a super sexy sword skill on this. Hello, Demersal Gigas. Are you a regular Demersal Gigas? Yes, VT. And I do not have Atmas or bonuses on me right now. I'm just running around because I... Is that the NM? That is the NM. And we're just going to keep going this way as if we never saw it. We'll check these things out later and take them on in all good fun. I have to level Dancer still and probably cap off Thief at one point. But the traditional leveling process, when it comes to producing YouTube content, I guarantee Abyssy will be the way I level from here on out for those things. So, you know, jobs may be leveled, they may not be. When it comes to sub jobs, I'd have no problem getting to level 37 for a level 75 job. But after that point, like if we were to think about level caps, there it is, there's the one I'm looking for. After we think about level caps, I'll be doing it all Abyssy and just taking it as far as the party will go or my cur. By the way, the cur, if you're wondering how I'm getting this cur already, or let's see, Atmas that are good Atmas, or a few good Atmas. There was a one of those campaigns they had for one of the monthly campaigns recently, a few months ago, where they offered a whole pile of Atmas and things like that. I think they gave stones. I can't remember everything about it, but they basically gave you a starter kit for Abyssy, 100k cure, for example, so you could buy, you know, buy things from these guys easily. So, you know, I just came in, snagged a bunch of key items. So all of this I have, no problem. So we have the key stuff for this zone. I'm working also on the teleports for all the zones. Whether or not I get the confluxes right away, I might get them in my free time, but right now I'd rather get merits covered, and we'll see about the rest. My Link Shell leader brought up a good idea, and I think it is kind of a valid idea. The Sneak and Viz challenge, as you can see, it really isn't working for me anymore. It worked, it got me really good at dodging stuff apparently, and or not dodging stuff when I just don't care. But when it comes to group play, I noticed running around doing that and saying and explaining the situation about, hey, I'm using no sneak, no invis. I could picture in my mind just the, you know, their temples throbbing in annoyance. So when it comes to group play, I don't think it would be a smart plan. Just, you know, for the interest of the group, and so that I'm not just this annoying person, I might just say that's not important. Why am I hanging out in Abyssy? It's got a time limit. Ah, get out of here. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so yeah, I'll just figure out what I'm going to do for the next step. I figured I'd just run around in some, you know, remotely slightly terrifying sections, walk and talk. Why not? I don't mind a couple walk and talk episodes. So we got that set up. We can do merits, we can do leveling. All of that will be easier. And whenever I do things where I say I want to level a job, it won't take me freaking an all-nighter to get the whole process done. It's just a simple go into Abyssy, run it for 5 levels, get the merits, cap out merits for that matter, and just get it all done. Hello, new person. So yeah, get all the merits capped out. That will, like, what's Paladin? Let's just look at the merits for this category. I have 3 merits applying towards nothing. Okay, so as far as I can tell, it looks like you can max this category out now completely. I think they just let you do it. Attributes, it looks like you can run 3 attributes from up to 15, which is just wow. I'd love to see this, level 75 full merits done out. And I can take the time. I think this one will be very helpful, and it sounds like almost the first thing I should go after. Because what's the maximum merits? 30 merits. So, bump that up to 45 merits. Yeah, 45 merits a run when you're running Abyssy style. Weapon skills will not apply to us until level 96. Others, enmity increase, decrease. With enmity broken, that's totally pointless. Survivability comes in these 3 or whatever. These are the ones that actually do something. Enmity increase, critical hit rate. Hit them harder. There's your enmity increase. Honestly? Yeah, that's how I see that one. Okay, so the weapon skills, combat skills, we'll probably have to run sword, obviously, to get our sexy sword skill. That's applicable towards other jobs like Blue Mage, which, from what I'm hearing, is actually a half-decent job now. They keep working on it and keep working on it. They'll probably finally get it right. And so, yeah, I'm liking that. I might actually take the trip back to Blue Mage. Who knows? Shield skill, and then obviously when it comes to this one, enhancing skill, and then afterwards we'll look into the individual situations. But what does Paladin have for it? Okay, shield blast not important to unless we have Aegis. You know what? With login points and the way it works for cash, I mean, I could work on an Aegis, no big deal. I have some currency backed up from my other character. I was going to make an Amano. Transferring it, not so much. But I mean, money making doesn't seem that hard. Just go out, do stuff, make money, sell off a bunch of crap. Yeah, so that's good. Okay, so now that I've rambled on long enough, that covers, except for we didn't do all of Paladin category here. Let's see, Paladin. So Sentinel recast is usually good, and Rampart recast I can see as 2 major ones. What's this one? Resistance feebling magic. Yeah, maybe. If there's one of those things that just throws the kitchen sink at you, sure. Bad breath style or whatever. Chivalry, TP to FP. I don't think that's ever been a true issue for a Paladin. Maybe if you're soloing, but now solos with trust, get a refresh. You're good. You got your refresh job, you're good. Iron Will, that one might actually be very good. That sounds very good. This one actually sounds really good too. So between 3 of them, Chivalry is basically, I don't know. We'll work on it. We'll get it done. All right. I rambled on long enough that I probably should find something else to do real quick or just call it. I figured this is a talkie episode. Probably treat it as a podcast by now. I don't know if you're watching anymore, but treat it as such. Maybe. All right, we'll just call it a talkie episode, and we'll find some action to work on next time. All right, guys, leave a like if you enjoyed, or, well, it was talking. Leave a like if you enjoyed what you heard then, and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, see you guys next time. Did I have a question of the day? All right, question of the day. Give me a second. I'll pause and come back. Okay, I got my question now, I say. Okay, my question is, since I want to kind of tailor my content to who's watching here, I want to know if you guys are somebody that's quit and just wants to relive through nostalgia without necessarily wanting to come back, or maybe you're seeing if you should come back through this series, or if you're currently running now. I want to see kind of which way I weigh things. So should I be kind of short with tutorials or longer with tutorials? And when I say tutorials, I'm not a tutorial person. I mean more so, you know, saying things like, should I do quick research to find out if this guy's going to aggro me, even though we know clearly that he's low level, and I'm just making an example. Should I be finding the research for that, telling you guys how this works, or be running around with fun, not knowing, and just having the surprises? I suppose I'm going off on a tangent here, but I'm trying to see if I should be appealing to an audience that's not sure exactly the specifics of things, like what this monster might do if you've never seen it before, or you know, or if you guys already know this is depth area, it's like low level, who cares, right? That kind of example. Should I be telling the quest, like the direction of the quest, like what this unlocks, what this does, why, what this means for long term, or do you guys already know? So basically, I would, if you want the simple, and give a simple answer, then make it, you know, do you currently play? Yes, no. And if you don't currently play, then about what time did you quit? That kind of thing. So I kind of have a feel for it. Like if you already did Abbacy and you quit it around the same time I did, around Seekers of Adullin, then I'll know, for example, to be more specific about Adullin content when I get to it. Or did you quit before Abbacy? Maybe you did COP, you loved it, and you didn't like Otter Gone. Something about that. Oh, you're really slow tonight. I want to say jokes. But anyways, so that way I kind of have an idea of how focused I want to be on specific content, or how specific I want to be about certain content, like running around in here. Should I be just having fun and seeing what aggros, or should I be explaining exactly what I'm doing? I tried to mix it up in this episode, so we'll go with that. And my rambling, I'm just going to call this the podcast episode or something like that, so you know better. You could just listen in and you're probably not going to miss anything. All right, guys. Have a good night. See you later.